great to have you back. This is the South African Morning. Now, worrying news coming out of that municipality on your screen, eThekwini Municipality in KwaZulu-Natal. We understand that 8 eThekwini councillors have been placed under 24-hour protection this after receiving death threats. Now, they will be protected for 3 months while the threats are being investigated. But for more details on this, we are now joined by the eThekwini Municipal Speaker, Mr. Thabani Nyawose. Mr. Nyawose, thank you for your time and good morning to you. Now, quite concerning news coming from eThekwini. Do we know what could possibly be the motive behind these death threats?
Thank you very much for having me. Maybe let's start by correcting that councillors are receiving 24-hour protection. That is not true. Councillors are not protected 24 hours. They are protected while they are doing their job, but after hours, when they are with their families in their houses, they are not receiving the protection, only when they are executing their duties as councillors. Currently, we don't know what is the cause of these threats directed to councillors. But at the municipality, we are very much concerned and worried about this threat because councillors really are being intimidated and now are being killed. But we hope that law enforcement agencies will investigate and come up with some solutions or arrest perpetrators of these crimes.
With that being said, sir, based on the clarity you've given us regarding councillors not receiving 24-hour protection, but only while they're conducting, their work and they're on duty, is the municipality providing this, protection? How long is it for, as these investigations continue to take their course?
In terms of the Gazette and regulations, if they are threats, not only from councillors, from any citizen of the country, you report those threats to the police. Then in the case of councillors, once a case has been reported, my office will prepare a report to the provincial commissioner. Then it will be taken to the crime intelligence for a threat assessment. The threat assessment, once it's done, the recommendation would be to provide security if those threats are confirmed. But the security would be provided for a period of 3 months because threats, once identified, it has to be eliminated. Therefore, after 3 months, we normally do an assessment to confirm that the threat is still there or not. Currently, we are providing security to 8 councillors where we've done our preliminary investigation to confirm whether they are threat or not. But reports have been submitted to the province. We are waiting for them to give us recommendation. But while we are waiting the province to do the investigation to confirm that the municipality is providing those protection for a period of 3 months.
Right. Have the councillors reported these death threats to the police?
Yes, all 8 councillors have reported these threats to their local police stations. Then they've submitted affidavit to my office and case numbers. I then forwarded that report to the province.
I'm not sure if you're at liberty to share, some of the experiences of these 8 councillors, especially pertaining to these threats, Mr. Nyawose. What has happened? Have any, suspects approached them? Have they received any messages? Were their families intimidated? What can you share in terms of what they have experienced, which puts their lives at risk?
Yeah, some of them, they've been some people who were coming to their families, asking their kids or their family members, where is your dad or your brother, or where is the councillor? Now, when they are told that the councillor is here or the councillor is somewhere, then you can see that the intention is not to see the councillor, but it's to spy the movement of that councillor. There are councillors where family members have been shot. There's a councillor in Ward 99, he's a peer councillor. Her son was shot late in the evening when he entered his home. But the vehicle that the son was driving is a vehicle belonging to the councillor. Now, We are convinced that the intention was not to shoot her son, but the intention was to shoot her.
Right. So with some of the examples that you're giving me of the lived experiences of the councillors, are you not worried, Mr. Nyawose, of the protection that you only are able to provide right now while they're on duty? Because it seems to me that some of these incidents do take place, outside of work where they're threatened, even in their own homes.
Yes, we are worried. We are worried. We are providing this security as a municipality as a temporary measure, because we can't decide to provide 24-hour security without a recommendation or confirmation of threat from SAPS. But once we receive confirmation of threats and the type of security that we have to provide from SAPS, we'll definitely do that. If they recommend that we have to provide a 24-hour security, definitely the municipality will do that.
Yeah. Well, we know that the now late Minenhle Mkhize, of course, one of the ANC councillors out in KwaZulu-Natal as well, has unfortunately lost, his life. Did he ever request protection? Did he ever mention that he was receiving any death threats?
Councillor Minenhle have never indicated or reported any threat to our offices. Even in our engagement with his family and the community, there were no threats that were ever directed to him. We were surprised when we received the news that he was assassinated. He was not even among those 8 councillors who indicated to me that there are threats. We are still surprised what happened.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, we send our condolences to his family once more. But thank you so much, eThekwini Municipality Speaker Thabani Nyawose, for speaking to us this morning. We'll leave the conversation at that. More to come.